Welcome to our exploration of zip code 10452 in New York City. Located in the borough of the Bronx, this zip code is home to a diverse community with a rich history and unique characteristics. In this video, we will delve into its geography, demographics, social dynamics, economic factors, and other interesting features that make this zip code a fascinating place to discover. Join us as we take a closer look at zip code 10452 and all that it has to offer. Zip code 10452 is located in the Bronx borough of New York City. It has a population of 79.8 thousand people and covers an area of 1 square mile, resulting in a high population density of 82,316 people per square mile. Zip code 10452, also known as the Bronx and Apples' Highbridge neighborhood, has been featured in several Hollywood films, including The Godfather and A Bronx Tale. The area code for zip code 10452 is 718, but it is also home to several popular radio stations that can be heard across the entire New York City metropolitan area. Zip code 10452 was once home to the High Bridge, a historic New York City landmark that was completed in 1848 and is the city and Apples' south oldest standing bridge. Zip code 10452 in New York has a diverse racial composition, with the majority being Hispanic or Latino at 54.1 thousand residents. The second largest racial group is Black or African American at 26.9 thousand residents, followed by White or Caucasian at 11.7 thousand residents. This data shows a significant Latino population in the zip code, highlighting the rich cultural diversity of the area. Additionally, the presence of Black, African American and White, Caucasian residents indicates a thriving community of different races and backgrounds coexisting in this zip code. Zip code 10452 in New York is home to a diverse population with the most populous ancestries being Dominican, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Sub-Saharan African, and African. Dominicans make up the largest percentage at 36.6%, followed by Puerto Ricans at 13.9%. With a strong Latin American presence, Mexicans make up 8.8% of the population. In addition, there is a significant presence of people with Sub-Saharan and African ancestry, making up 8.5% and 4.5% of the population respectively. This diversity brings a rich cultural mix to the neighborhood, making it a vibrant and dynamic community. In zip code 10452, New York, the population is fairly evenly split between males and females, with slightly more females at 42.1 thousand compared to 37.8 thousand males. However, the male-to-female ratio is 89.8 males per 100 females, indicating a slightly higher proportion of males in the total population. The most populous age groups for both genders are those in their early years of life, with the most populous male age group being 5 to 9 years old and the most populous female age group being 10 to 14 years old. This data suggests a relatively young population in the zip code with a majority of children under the age of 14. In the state of zip code 10452, New York, the majority of births occur among women aged 20 to 34 years, with 10-15 births accounting for 79.3% of all births. However, there were no births among women aged 15 to 19 years, and a smaller proportion of births among women aged 35 to 50 years, with 265 births accounting for 20.7% of total births. Overall, there were a total of 1,280 births in this state, with a birth rate of 61 births per 1,000 women. In zip code 10452 in New York, the age bracket with the highest rate of non-marital childbearing is between 20 to 34 years old, with a total of 1,015 births. Out of these births, 71.8% were to unmarried women. On the other hand, the age bracket with the lowest rate of non-marital childbearing is between 15 to 19 years old, with 0 births and 0 births to unmarried women. These numbers suggest that non-marital childbearing is more prevalent among adults aged 20 to 34 in this area, while teenagers have a much lower rate. This data highlights the importance of promoting comprehensive sex education and access to contraception for teenagers to reduce the risk of non-marital childbearing. In zip code 10452, New York, education level appears to have a significant impact on the rate of non-marital childbearing. The highest proportion of non-marital childbearing is seen among those with less than a high school education and graduate degrees, with 72.3% and 72% respectively. On the other hand, the lowest proportion is observed among those with a bachelor and APOS degree and high school diploma, with 26.1% and 49.2% respectively. This data suggests a correlation between higher education levels and lower rates of non-marital childbearing in this area. The data shows that the income in zip code 10452, located in New York, is relatively low compared to the rest of the city. The per capita income is $16,510, signifying the average income per person in the area. The median household income is slightly higher at $33,877, but still below the city average. This suggests that there may be a significant number of single-person households in 10452. The median family income is $39,797, indicating that households with multiple members have a slightly higher income, but it is still below the city average. Overall, the data paints a picture of a lower-income community in zip code 10452, where individuals and families may struggle to make ends meet. The median earnings in zip code 10452, located in New York City, are $26,617. This is slightly below the average earnings for the city as a whole. However, there is a notable income gap in this zip code, with males earning an average of $29,059 and females earning an average of $23,939. This income gap of 17.6% highlights the disparity in earnings between men and women in this area, emphasizing the need for equal pay and opportunities for all individuals. While these figures do not reflect a specific year, they do provide insight into the current economic climate in this particular zip code of New York. Zip code 10452 in New York has a high poverty rate with 27,744 individuals living in poverty, which makes up 35% of the population. The poverty rate is slightly higher for females at 38% compared to males at 31.7%. Among the age brackets, 5-year-old males are the most vulnerable to poverty with 372, 59.7% in poverty. Additionally, females aged 75 years and over also face a high poverty rate with 1,193, 59.6% in poverty. These statistics highlight the challenges faced by individuals and families in this zip code, and the need for targeted interventions to alleviate poverty and improve the well-being of the community. In conclusion, zip code 10452 in New York presents a complex blend of social, demographic, and economic characteristics. To further explore this fascinating area and other locations in the United States, make sure to visit ZipAtlas for extensive data on zip code 10452 as well as other states, cities, area codes, and zip codes. Happy exploring!